Yo.
Yo.
What's poppin'?
What up, fool?
Same shit, different day.
What's good with you?
Happy to be here, finally, man.
Get comfortable, man.
It's been a while. I can't believe I'm even here.
I know, cause you've been bullshitting.
Nah, I thought you ain't like me when we was coming up.
You ain't think that. First of all, do you even remember how we met? Cause I remember, clear as day.
How we met?
You remember? You don't remember?
No.
I wish Don Easy was here. You had a whole crush on me, bro, in real life. That ass.
I gotta call Don Easy right now. No, what? Yo, my fault about this. Yo, listen, I say yo. I come in here, I say yo.
Get right to the question.
I say yo, I think you don't, I say yo. I remember you not liking me. Or you not liking me. She said no. We met off of you liking me when we was with Don Easy. What? I had a crush on her? Who said that?
Exactly.
Yo, what you laughing about? She said I met her. Yo, what? Let her tell it. What she said, tell it. What?
Yo, Donald. I was in high school, bro. This is Merm season.
What?
This is Merm season.
Yo, let her.
Said Ty had a crush on me. I said, who Ty? The bike nigga. Am I lying?
I'm gonna come clean. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah. Where was I at for this? What? You see, she started. I had to get that. I said, yo, listen.
I'm telling you.
She started easy. She started. I just broke this shit up. She started easy. You heard the bike nigga. Whoa.
Yo, I'm
She
telling
said, you
you.
know how we met? I saved this just for that. You had a crush on me. Whoa. What?
Yo, X.
Yo, what up?
Yo, now tell me, just say yes or no. When we was in high school, right? Did Ty not have a crush on me, and that's how I met Ty? Right or wrong? Merm season.
This nigga?
Yeah, this nigga. Did you not tell me that this is how I knew Ty? Right or wrong?
Yo,
Yes or no?
what?
X, don't lie. Yes or no?
What? Yo,
Exactly.
yo,
X,
what?
yes or no?
I told, when?
X, am I lying?
Told the nigga that
X,
ride bikes.
did I make that up?
Nah, you make that up.
Yo,
Told you.
who told you that?
Told you.
Nah, she told me that, nigga.
He's a bitch. He's a bitch ass nigga. He's a sucker, nigga. And they don't remember none of that. Wait, I don't remember none of that. You was a sucker. You was a sucker.
Yo, I'm fucking
She said
crying.
you told her that.
That's a fact. He did.
You told her like you heard that from me. Say, yo, I wanted to holler. How you say that?
Nah, I don't know.
You lying. Now you remember something, you just fucking sucker ass nigga. You's a sucker. Nah, I probably told you some shit like that. I probably could have said that. I didn't know she was gonna try to remember some bullshit like that. I ain't saying, Easy probably don't remember, he probably said, I ain't saying I didn't say it. But for her to say she remembers some shit like that.
That's how we got cool. Real life. I don't lie. I don't make shit.
I know I could have said that. And this sucker nigga would have knew that. You was a sucker nigga. And you did probably tell her that,
He
nigga.
told me
You's a
ASAP.
bitch.
He told me.
You did, yo, this nigga too, cause you was with her, nigga, all the time, nigga. Y'all was in Norman Thomas,
That's
nigga.
a fact. That's
you
a
was
fact.
with her, nigga, you know, yeah, you. Two. What you bugging? You like, yo, you bugging out, Ty. You like, Ty. You like, yo, you bugging out. Yo, you doing too much. I should never called you by now. I'm starting to feel like you had a crush on me.
See, you start just saying shit.
I don't know how I felt. You said I had a crush on you, so
You just start saying shit.
I gotta
So
say
look,
whatever you said.
Wait, before don't get off topic.
No, I just had to say that topic. I didn't know we was on topic to be on any topic.
Listen, so like I was telling you about
What
the
was
whole
you telling
Rocky,
me?
they was telling me not to have you on my show because supposedly you was the one involved in that situation and you was ratting on him. I said, not Ty that I know. I had to look into it. I said, that's
Look
not
into
even
what?
Ty.
How would you ever look into anything to know a Ty to ever
Listen.
confirm or think
I
I would ever eat cheese on any circumstances. Are you out your rabbit ass mind?
So I said at the time.
Nah, I might walk out of here after that.
Nah,
just
you
some
can't.
shit like that.
So look, it's confirmed it's not you. Thank God it was not you. I knew it wasn't you anyway. They had the wrong person. They thought that you looked like the boy that is mixed up with the whole Rocky situation. But how you feel about that situation overall, though? I know that's you and Rocky, y'all cool. That's your brother. How you feel about that situation? And being you from the hood, so that whole situation is kind of just sticky. So how you feel about it?
Feel about what? What's going on?
I don't know. I mean,
What is it to feel about? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's fine.
If you come from the cloth I was from, or you come from the era I was from, you know, we don't tattle tell, you know? So I don't know the circumstances, but we don't resort to cops.
Copy. What's some struggles you have to face being black men, growing up where we from? What's some struggles you had to face?
All right, so me coming up in elementary school, I remember feeling like I felt I had to be perfect. I think at a time when I was in school, I don't think dark skin was in.
Elaborate.
It was a time when people were afraid or thinking they gonna have a dark skinned baby, so they wouldn't want to deal with a dark skinned man. This is the time where I was coming up, being a kid, knowing like it could have been a person that was probably lighter than me and probably had a dirty shirt on with some dirty shorts that he wore to school every day, and he probably had the prettiest girl based off his complexion. So I had to be Mr. Perfect to get some. I mean, from a clean cut to everything. So I worked on myself every bit of time because I felt like at the time it was something that didn't stand out. It was always, but this, it's not that. Like, I guess if you were light skinned, you had better hair, or I don't know. This was just the mindset of how society was brainwashed in a sense. So that could be a troubling time where it was like, you're light skinned or you dark skinned or whatever the case may be. So.
Did that shit make you feel like insecure? Like, did you feel like, because look, now you into fitness. I don't know if you always been into fitness. Did that make you feel like, nah, I got to make sure I look like this, or, you know what I mean?
I wasn't really insecure. I mean, I worked on myself, so, you know what I'm saying? It was nothing to be insecure about because I just always strived to be a better person. It's not like there was nothing to be insecure about. I knew who I was. It's like if everybody was into whatever they was into. So I never took it in any way to be insecure. I was just working on myself to be a better person. So it wasn't about any insecurities because I knew what I was and what I possessed. So some people just probably wasn't smart enough to understand the type of a person or the being they was around in a sense, and I'm probably not for everybody in a sense. So it's like if it didn't work, it probably wasn't supposed to work.
So I know you said working on yourself, that's major, especially coming from like a black male. What does peace look like for you though?
Peace is when you're comfortable within yourself. When you learn how to be the attraction. Instead of doing things to look for attraction.
Explain that.
I would say, for instance, like for instance, guys, like you'll hear people say, they're looking for a trophy. Like, all right, you'll have a specific, like a female that you feel you like, or she looks good, or, you know what I'm saying, she might be uplifting. It might be something that might bring your self-esteem up, or maybe you might be insecure, so you feel like you might look for a woman to be a trophy to, you know what I'm saying? You walk around, This is what a trophy is, look at me. Mm-hmm. When I think guys go wrong when they don't possess being a trophy.
Right.
I think it's supposed to be the opposite way around. So I'm in a situation where girls is running around saying, look at me, who I'm with. Right. Versus me saying, I'm with her. No, she's telling everybody how she's with me. Right. And that's where I think guys get it twisted. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think you need to more or less work on being the catch instead of trying to catch something.
So would you say like the whole fitness thing is like, that's your piece? Like, do you find peace in that?
I find peace in fitness because it opened a lot of different avenues in the sense like my mind is my conscious. I think different. It's helping me have a clear thinking. I'm looking more into myself. I'm looking more into like where I came from, my roots. Fitness is probably just like a small part of how it opened up a lot of things in my life, far as like me just being more clear-headed, me making more better decisions. It made me a better person in a sense, like, you know what I'm saying? I think better. Mm-hmm. You can set a goal and you can accomplish, you know what I'm saying? And that's what fitness shows me, like, things is possible, you know what I'm saying? You can set a goal and you can have a milestone and you can accomplish certain things, no matter what it is, you know what I'm saying? I was athletic, but I wasn't into just being into fitness. It was just something that grew to me. I mean, and now I just like it, and it's just like something that's a daily routine, something that's like in my...
How you feel about therapy?
Therapy is cool, but I question myself a lot. Mm-hmm. So I have my own like talks. Like I mean maybe I need to talk to somebody or what.
But you're not against it.
No, I'm not against it at all. But I usually like try to correct my own wrongs in a sense. So like a lot of people being in doubt in themselves in a sense. So it's like sometimes I look at myself at the end of the day and look at a situation like, well, where was I wrong at in a sense? And I think that's the most thing people leave out because people are so like in denial of themselves. But that I would always come to my mind of, all right, well, I was wrong. How could I have fixed something? Or just admit my wrongs and then go move on with it. A lot of people hold those grudges and things that's just a burden people hold on their shoulders day to day.
That's fine.
So. And whether it's however you get through it or whether it's working out or however you try to cope up with it, but I like to express it or like clear it out. Like, all right, this is this and that's that, and I can move on because it's like, all right, I can have a clear head, and I think that's the most things people don't really like touch on.
And you mentioned expressing yourself and just a sense of expression. You know, I would say fashion is definitely a sense of expression. What influenced like your whole fashion, and when did you like get into fashion? Because I know that I seen you do like something for Kasubi, Pele, seen you on runways and shit like that. So like, what influenced your style and made you get into fashion?
Besides growing up in Harlem, I would say like, I kind of was brought into it. Like my mom used to like, I got baby pictures of me. Like I could say I could just kept up with the Joneses in the sense like my mom was very like fashionable. She was into fashion in the sense, and I kind of like my family came from being fashionable. I won't say I kind of made it up. Like that would be impossible. Like that's impossible. Like, I'm from Harlem, so this was embedded in us. Like I was just a person that rose to the occasion. Like, and we made everything look good. Like we made anything look good. We come from that. Like this is what Harlem's about. We make anything look good. Like it don't matter what it was, like it's on me. Like I made this shit popping. And this is where it comes from of people is not more or less, I wouldn't necessarily like call it paying homage, but this is what it boils down to. Besides my mom and like my upbringing in Harlem, like from me doing my history of like being around fashionable people, like I grew up watching like old school movies and just watching what's going on in the culture. Like I was always influenced by looking at some of the hustlers and certain outfits they had, and I was just always amazed by what was going on in the streets. And then I transitioned to like speak through fashion in a sense, and I turned it into something like, so I became a guy that just put shit on and it's like it looked good on me. Like and to the point where I'm on runways, I'm modeling, I'm doing things and all over the world. Like I would have never.
What was your favorite movie growing up that you feel like it influenced?
It's a lot of, that's hard, but it's a lot of, I ain't gonna lie, like the best, like I'll have to go with, I got two. I gotta go with two. I'm gonna say first is New Jack City. Like New Jack City, that's like the essence of like showing Harlem and what it's like, the mecca of it and what it's like naturally about. Like, so if you didn't know what it was like in a certain ever of time, you can watch that and that can like kind of put your whole influence upon how Harlem was brought up and like how Hustlers was made and how it was about this and it was about gangsters and we had pimps and it was the whole transition. And then I gotta go with Paid in Full too. Because
I knew you was gonna say Paid in Full.
Something I like grew up into looking in just the whole stylish and the flaunting and you feel like you the man and you going into the spot, everybody looking at you and you feeling like you something, like just the whole essence of feeling like you a Don and you got some shit on lock and you somebody everybody rely on. So this is what kind of like influenced me in the sense to like be the person I am.
So for closing, if it's something that you could tell like a younger you or just like...
And it ain't no closing, so you gotta say that shit over.
No, listen.
I ain't get on to what I need to get.
Listen, yo.
You ain't say nothing I wanted to say.
That's your problem, because and I'm happy because this is the only interview you ever did too. I ain't seen no interviews of you. You don't do interviews, so I'm so happy.
I don't like to talk. I'm not a talker. I saved that shit for you talking niggas. You heard what she said? This is the first interview. You niggas get on here and talk. Y'all talk about nothing. You think this was a good interview? This was an amazing interview. I think people come to interviews for spotlight.
You think people got to see like more of you? Because you don't really get to hear you talk. You just see you on Instagram, you working out, you laughing. You don't...
Because I like to, I realize this is a great way of like reaching people that probably could never probably meet me in real reality, but I feel a lot of interviews get done wrong because there's a lot of people going into these interviews with trying to be somebody and impose, you know what I'm saying? I'm a real person in real life, so I don't get on these blogs and talk and to try to portray to be somebody. So when you meet me in reality, because we don't deal with a lot of real people in reality, so it's like I don't get on this shit to impose I'm this person or I'm that person, and it's like I deal with genuine people, so, or I'm a genuine person, so it's not nothing to be on here flaunting or I'm this or I'm that or yo I'm here, I'm that. If you know me, you know me, and that's it. That's all it is. Like, and I feel people get on these platforms and just feel like they want to be somebody. So I don't really care to
I feel you.
to jump into those like situations. So unless I want to like, you know what I'm saying, tell the world about myself. But I mean, I got a lot of shit to say. I can say a lot of shit. Yeah. I could pop shit. I could talk shit. I could be that type of person, and I could back it up. People know where you come from, and you can be that guy that. You know what I'm saying? People respect. It's not about you saying you would do anything to people, but you are a person that people respect, and that's just that. It's not like you gotta brag, or a lot of people get into things where you're trying to prove something. I don't work in the world with that. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be a better person. If anything, I want to prove something to myself. I don't really care about people's views upon me, in a sense.
For anybody that's like growing up from the hood, from whatever hood, but they growing up and they aspire to be whatever it is, like what's some advice that you would give them?
Don't never fall a victim to not doing what makes you happy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I brought up a part when I was talking about how I felt bikes wasn't cool. I was laughed at about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now bikes is one of the most biggest influence upon the world right now. You can't go on no platform or no music video, no best Academy Award winning without a bicycle or something with something that has bike related in it. It's so heavily influenced. And I could say I was a pioneer to that because I came from where it wasn't cool. I had all type of rappers hit me up. I had people hit me. I got FaceTiming with calls with Uzi, Meek, to be Pacific. Like, they'll tell you. Motherfuckers want to come in and get that bike life culture from New York City. Motherfuckers hit me up, yo, Ty, I had this shit shaking. You wasn't coming to Harlem or thinking, yo, what's up, nah, Ty, yo, what's up, oh, you fuck with bikes? Yo, that nigga got this shit bubbling, you know TYY? Motherfuckers was reaching out to me before I was even knowing this shit was like that. I was in countries, states, doing all type of shit, touring, doing all type of shit, before people thought this was a thing. Mm-hmm. I don't have to be on these platforms and talk about what I do. The world see what I do. I ain't with all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just a whole nother topic. But all I say is, far as the bike thing, it was like, okay, I was in this group. Everybody, this guy is rapping. This guy is styling. This guy is doing modeling. This guy is this guy is that. I'm saying, damn. What can I do? I don't want to do what everybody's doing though. Like, oh, you know what? I ride bikes. You can't take that from me. I ride bikes. I'm the bike guy. Fuck that. I'm the bike dude. So then I ran with, I'm the bike dude, and that's what it been like. I'm the bike dude. And then it was like, whatever, I just try to showcase it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, everybody, we a part of the mob, but I'm like, yo, all right, how can I stand out outside of what everybody else is doing? So I looked at it like, fuck it, I ride bikes. Like, you can't take that from me. I fuck with the bikes. Like, I can't, it's nothing nobody can't, this is what I really do. So I just said, fuck it, I can get into a bunch of other things, but I'm gonna stay true to myself. And then coming out with the bikes kind of opened up everything else that I felt that I was into or I wanted to do. But it was just me staying true to what I wanted to do. And we haven't even got into talking about the real effects about how this shit took me all over the world. Like, like to this day, like that shit is speaking in volume. Like that shit is crazy to this day.
So that's basically your advice. You're staying true to yourself and standing out. That's the advice that you would give?
Basically, just follow your dreams, you know? Don't shy away from nothing you feel like you really want to do. Like, go for it. Like, it might be some trials and tribulations. It might not be what you think it is, but it eventually, like, will turn out to what you specifically is looking for. You just got to believe in it. It started with believing. A lot of people be in doubt in the beginning. And it's the law of attraction in a sense. You can't be doubting yourself. You got to feel you who you are. You got to feel you own that room. You got to feel you that nigga.
That's a fact.
You got to start with that. You know what I mean? You got to start with feeling you who you are first. And then the world will take it from there. But if you so in doubt of who you are, then it's like, how do you want me to feel about you? But if I step in the room and I know who I am, then you gonna take it from there. Cause I'm being nothing but me. So now if you in here being something that ain't you, then you gonna feel spooked. And I'm so much a real person, you gonna get away from me cause I'm too much conscious with who I am. So you might not even, my energy is gonna push you to the side anyway. You gonna feel that. I don't even have to say nothing in these situations. Like, or I'm in places where I need to be at, or where, you know what I'm saying, where I'm respected or I'm loved at. I don't really jump in crowds or say who I know or post pictures of with people I be with and all, you know, I don't get into none of that. Like I really, if you know me, you know me. I'm not the, oh, don't look at me, look at me.
Nah, that's a fact. You always stay who you was.
Ain't nobody in no interviews talking about how they know people and what they doing and this and that. I don't give a fuck about that. If you know, you know.
Well, I appreciate you for staying you, and I appreciate you for finally coming to my house so we could do this. Cause you don't, I don't know, you be acting Hollywood, but thank you. I appreciate you.
No.
Dap me up, cause this is it.
No, wait, I gotta say one thing though. I gotta say one thing. Why you don't get interviewed? Can I ask you a question?
That's not where it's at yet. I did get interviewed recently.
No, you said it's a conversation, but I can't ask you a question.
You can ask me questions. You just
Why
didn't.
you got so like?
You can.
Why you got so riled
What
up?
you want to ask me? Hurry up. You only got one question, and I'm taking you out. You only got one question.
I don't got a question.
All right, good. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you for having me. You already know. Thank you.